Hello, everyone, and good afternoon for our first day of SciFest for National Science Week. I'm joined here with Alicia from the Australian National Maritime Museum, and we are very excited to do our first trivia, our first lunchtime trivia. So we're waiting for lots of people to come in. I'm also sharing the link and the pin to the Kahoot. So as you come through, get that sorted. If you can, and you've got two devices, it's great having the Kahoot on one and listening to us on the other. But if not, you can do it all in one go as we will share the Kahoot as we are going. And yeah, we've got some good questions, Alicia. How do you think we're going to trick people?
It is my personal goal to make sure that I trick all of you at least once today. So I have put in some very tricky questions, but I think we'll also all walk away learning something really interesting, and probably quite unexpected today.
Well, that is great because one of my favorite things with National Science Week is learning something new. Now, I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but I'm put it this way, I finished school. I finished high school, I finished university, but I still love learning new things. And I think National Science Week is such a wonderful opportunity to be able to learn some new things. So even if you don't get any of the trivia questions right, you'll know these answers for next time. And it might give you the inspiration to explore and research and find more things. And all of our SciFest events for National Science Week are lots of different topics. So you can even just join us for the rest of, I think, we're 13 sessions that we have coming up. Um, Oh, okay. You want to see the color pattern? I'm going to turn the Kahoot on so people can do the color pattern as well. So I shall do that right now. So we're going to share our Kahoot screen so you can do the color pattern login if you need to as well. It should be coming up for you shortly. And we can see our wonderful people coming through with some great names. So this is one of my favorite bits, Alicia, is the amazing names that are coming up as people are putting their logging into the Kahoot.
I love it. And I think glad quokka is really fitting, because quokkas just look like the happiest animal ever. They always look like they're smiling. So I think that's very fitting.
Well, we'll keep an eye out some amazing marine ones as well. We often be nice if we had a shark, dolphin, lots coming through. Fuzzy falcon. I like that one.
Oh, a bit of alliteration
Oh,
as well.
is that a trendy turtle I see?
Oh, I love it. That's brilliant. An outstanding newt. My
Ooh,
goodness.
be hard to beat. So, do you
Yeah.
have any turtle questions, Alicia?
I believe we may or may not see a turtle in the slideshow today. Don't want to give
Yeah,
too much
well,
away, but
we do
yes.
have a turtle question in our trivia on Friday with the Great Barrier
Oh,
Reef. So if we don't get
fantastic.
too much turtle today, we will. Electric otter, phenomenal elk,
Oh,
adventurous
phenomenal.
pelican,
We've got an aquatic otter as well.
yeah, and an
Love
honest
that.
lobster. I love it. Wow. So we're going to give it just a couple more minutes for people to connect. Please feel free, put it in the chat if you've got any problems connecting. I'll share the pin again for those of you that maybe have just joined us. If you can't see it on your screen yet, a lively gazelle.
Oh, I like Agent Sphinx.
Yes.
That really
Oh,
sounds like a top secret agent name.
we've got a melodic urchin. I do love sea
Oh,
urchins, I have to say.
I like them in theory. I did get stung by one once. And it is stung is probably not the right word, but because they've got all of these sharp legs, it turns out they've actually got a little hook at the end of each leg. So when you accidentally come into contact with one, it'll go into your, for me, it was in my toe. It went into my toe, and then the hook meant that it was really, really hard to get it out again. So,
Oh,
yeah, don't recommend getting that close with a sea urchin.
well, that
Um,
is a good mess. Yes, don't step on pointy things is a pretty
yeah,
cool rule, I have to say. I
yeah.
have had someone do the same thing, and I hadn't realised until I felt the barb of a sea urchin that yes, it's got these little reversed kind of hooks as it goes along, and so very purposefully difficult to get out.
Yeah.
So yeah, not great. We've got some awesome names coming through. So what do you think? Should we just get started?
I think let's do it. Let's get
Let's
started. Got
do
lots to
it.
get through today. I'm very excited about what we've got coming up.
Let's begin.
Alrighty, everybody, get yourselves ready for our ocean life trivia. We've got some warm-up questions earlier. So our first question is, a penguin is a mammal, a fish, a bird, or a reptile? Get your answers in. This little penguin on the screen is having a bit of an identity crisis. He's not sure what he is. Is he a mammal, a fish, a bird, or a reptile? Hard to tell.
What's
Get
covering
those
my
answers
body?
locked in.
There we
Ah, look at
go.
that. Fantastic. They are a bird. Absolutely right. So birds are warm-blooded. They have wings, beaks, feathers, and they lay eggs. So even though penguins can't fly, they still count as a bird. Fantastic. All right, let's have a look at the
Awesome.
next question.
Let's see how that works
Oh,
on our
yes.
leaderboard. So our quick cheater, very quick, got in there first. So it's being accurate and also being quick. So you try not to go too quick because you might actually click the wrong button accidentally. So it's a little bit of being quick and getting the right answer. So well done for our top five so far.
Fantastic. All right, next one. A shark is it a mammal? Is it a fish? Is it a bird or a reptile? Hmm,
I do love sharks. I have to say, they're one of my favorite animal that I see when I'm
absolutely.
scuba diving. Don't want to give anything away other than they live in the water.
And they are a fish, absolutely. So well done, everyone. We've got 83 people getting that one right. That's fantastic.
Great
So they
job.
have gills that let them breathe underwater, and they also have scales and fins. And like birds, they also lay eggs. And I don't know if you can see it, but this is actually a shark egg here. So this is from a Port Jackson shark. And the reason that it's got this sort of swirling pattern around is that they actually screw it into the rocks or the seafloor to keep it nice and safe so their shark babies can hatch really safely. And a quick shout out if you want to learn more about sharks, we've got a whole session this afternoon, don't we, Karen? All about
Yes,
sharks.
at 2 o'clock.
So absolutely make sure you sign up for that one if you haven't already. Okay, let's go to
Great
the next
one.
one.
Oh, a bit of a change on our leaderboard there as well. Quick Cheetah's still up there, but
Ooh, a glad quokka.
Glad Quokka has just jumped. Oh, actually, kind of tied, really. Okay,
Oh, yeah, they are actually. Oh, wow. And Epic Finch just 1 point behind. Gosh, it's very close.
it is
Oh,
very close.
okay. All right. So this question is a whale is it a mammal? Is it a fish? Is it a bird or a reptile? Got a lovely illustration of a whale
Mm,
here. This is a beautiful humpback whale.
well done.
And oh, that's good. I thought that might trick some more people, Karen. But you are absolutely correct. It is a mammal. Mammals are warm-blooded creatures and they give birth to live young. So they can't breathe underwater. So if you've ever been whale watching or seen on the coast, a big spurt of water coming up into the air from the ocean, that is the whale that's breathing out of its blowhole and it's coming up to the surface so that it can take a nice big gulp of air so it can continue swimming. So fantastic. All right, how's our leaderboard looking for this one? Oh,
Quick
quick
Cheetah's
cheaters
back at the
back.
top. So I think Quick Cheetah must be very quick.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the double power. It's the quick and the cheetah.
Yeah. Oh,
All
here we
right, and
go.
here we go. We've got a turtle is a mammal, a fish, a bird, or a reptile? Um,
Hmm.
this one may or may not be made of recycled plastic that has been saved from the ocean. But think about real turtles, real life turtles. Are they mammals, fish, birds, or reptiles?
Wow. Great job,
Oh,
everyone.
so good. Fantastic. So, reptiles are cold-blooded animals who lay eggs just like fish. But unlike fish, they can't breathe underwater. So, they also have to come up to the surface every time they want to take a breath. So, yeah, technically that one wasn't a real reptile because it was more plastic, but it was pretty cool. Anyway, so fabulous koala. Well done.
Made it to the top. Let's see what's next.
Yes. Amazing. All right. Now we're going to start to get really tricky here now, everybody. Which of these is actually a fish? Is it a jellyfish, a starfish, a silverfish, or a dogfish?
Hmm.
Hmm.
It is interesting how they use the name fish or lots of different types of animals. It does make it really tricky.
Yeah, it is tricky. When is a fish not a fish? Oh, okay. Well done. So it is in fact a dogfish that is a fish. So fish, reptiles, mammals, and birds are all vertebrates. So that means that they all have a spine or a backbone. Jellyfish and starfish are both invertebrates. So that means that they don't have a spine or a backbone. They also don't have gills, scales, or fin. So that means that they're not fish. And silverfish actually don't live in the ocean at all. So they're a little insect that you might be unlucky enough to find in your house sometimes. So they're actually called silverfish because of their metallic color. Looks a little bit like fish scales. So they got a little bit creative when they were naming that one. But dogfish are a kind of a shark. And we know from the last question that sharks are fish. So well done to Fabulous Koala for getting up there with that right and very quick answer. Well done.
We've got Zany Pony, Helpful Fox, Quick Cheetah, and Focused Sugar Glider, all in our top five. And seven participants have an answer streak of four. So well done,
Woo,
everyone.
well done. That is amazing. Which fact is not true about dolphins? Is it that they give birth to live young? Is it that they can breathe underwater? Is it that they can use echolocation to find food? Or that there are 42 species of dolphin?
Mm.
So don't forget, you're looking for the lie. Okay, so there are three true statements and there's one lie. So which one is false? Yeah, they can't breathe underwater. So dolphins are also mammals. So like whales, they come up to the surface and you can see a spurt coming from the dolphin's blowhole when they come up to breathe. But all of the other facts were true. There are 42 species of dolphins. Most of them live in the ocean. Some of them live in rivers, and they all give birth to live young. And they do use echolocation to find food. So that means that they use their sounds like clicks and whistles, and that bounces around so they can actually create kind of a sound map of everything that's around them so they can find yummy things to eat. So cool, so clever. Um,
Fabulous.
amazing. So who have we got in the top now, Karen?
Zany Pony's jumped to the lead, and
Ooh,
Great Iguana has made it up
ooh,
to the leaderboard as well.
very exciting.
Well done,
I love seeing the leaderboard change up
everyone.
so much. Okay. Which animal did these teeth belong to? So, these are some pretty intense teeth. Are they from a dolphin, from a whale, from a shark, or from a seal? What do we
Mm.
think?
Wow.
Oh, okay. That was. I'm gonna have to make that question harder next time. You guys were too good at that one. They are in fact shark teeth. So sharks continually lose and replace and regrow their teeth. So some species might lose up to 35,000 teeth across their lifetime, which is pretty amazing. So let's have a look at that leaderboard and see
And that's why
how
we
we're going
find
right
teeth
now.
all the time. It's a really common fossil as well, a fossil shark
Yeah.
teeth. And even when I've been scuba diving in an area where they've had lots of grey nurse sharks, you can actually see all the teeth just in the sand at the bottom where they've fallen out
Oh,
over in
wow.
places they live a lot.
Very cool. Excellent. And congratulations, Zany Pony, for getting
Keeping the
up to the
leader
number
up.
one
Quick
spot right
Cheetah's
there.
jumped up one more, doesn't want to lose The top three. Let's see how we
Yeah.
go.
Okay. Which one causes more deaths per year? Is it sharks or is it coconuts? Which one is more deadly?
I love this question.
Yeah, me too. I think we might
Wonder what
we
people
might be a
think.
little bit surprised by the answer, actually. It is in fact coconuts, much more deadly than sharks. So each year worldwide, there are approximately 10 deaths from shark attacks. When we compare this to coconuts, there's approximately 150 deaths per year worldwide from coconuts. Um, so more people are likely to be killed by elephants, bees, or crocodiles than by sharks. But on the other hand, humans are said to kill about 100 million sharks per year. So if you're going to be afraid of anybody, statistically, it shouldn't be the sharks.
No,
Um,
definitely not. Well done. I think Sturdy Fox has made it up into the top five, and Phenomenal Elk is making a comeback with three in a row. Good job.
Woohoo! Oh my gosh, well done, everyone. Okie dokie. Is a whale shark a whale or a shark?
So
You can
tricky
see
with
one
how we
here.
name things, isn't it?
I know. They're just combining these two things. One's a mammal, one's a fish, so it can't be both. But I love, love,
Yeah.
love whale sharks. If you've never seen pictures of one before, I highly recommend you go and look at them because they are beautiful. They are actually a type of shark. So they have gills which allow them to breathe underwater. And they are not just the largest type of shark in the ocean, they're also the biggest type of fish in the ocean, which is very cool. The reason they're called a whale shark is because they're so huge. So, because whales are really big, they're saying it's the whalest of the sharks. So, again, crazy way to name things. But they are actually really gentle giants who are very interested in humans. So, the diver in that last picture was actually very safe going up to that whale shark. Let's have a look at that leaderboard.
Oh, Quick Cheetah's made
Quick
it
cheetah,
back.
back on it.
Glad Quokka's back up. And
We had
13
13 people
participants.
just hit answer streak. Amazing.
That is so good. Well, maybe
Yeah,
we do need to make it harder, but I think these
I
are
think
really
so.
interesting questions. So I think it's nice that everyone can join in. Okay,
Absolutely.
see how we go.
All right. So speaking of whale sharks, how many teeth do they have? Do they have zero? Do they have 32? Do they have 50 or more? Or do they have 3,000 or more?
Wow.
So yeah, there's some pretty big differences in the answers here. There is a little bit of a you can get a little bit of a look inside the whale shark's mouth, but it was a trick because they actually have over 3,000 tiny, tiny, tiny little teeth. So the reason that you couldn't see them in there is because they are so small. Now, whale sharks are actually filter feeders, so this means that they're not really able to take a big gulp of anything, like you might think of with like a great white or
Mhm.
something, but they actually filter in all of their food, like plankton, small shrimp, and fish as well. So there you go. Finally, got a question that was really tricky for everyone. I'm really pleased about that.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, it is a
our
tough
top
round.
five didn't fall for
Oh my goodness. All right. I'll still work on it. I'll work on
it.
getting you all. But hopefully you
Okay.
learnt something really cool about whale sharks. I think that's pretty amazing. Now, what we've gone from the biggest shark in the ocean. What is the smallest living creature in the ocean? Do you think it's a goldfish? Is it a minnow? Is it plankton? Or is it krill? Hmm. And you might need a microscope like this one in this picture to be able to see this particular creature. Plankton. I'm so impressed at how many people got that right, Karen. That is so impressive because a lot of
Well done.
grown-ups don't know what plankton is. Let me tell you, they have no idea. So plankton are ocean creatures which are under 2 centimeters in size. So they're incredibly important to the underwater environment. There are two types. There's zooplankton, which are animals, and phytoplankton, which are plants. So particularly phytoplankton are the foundation of the marine food web. They're a main food source for many, many, many marine creatures. And they also create oxygen in the water as well. So if you've never heard of plankton before, now you know that they are very, very cool and very important for the ocean.
Yeah, extremely. And it's amazing when we look at some of the zooplankton as well, how different they look from their adult animals. So a lot of the time, some of the things like, little tiny larval fish hiding around, and when they're adults, they look completely different. Well
They
done, everyone
do.
in our leaderboard. We've got 4 participants with an answer streak of 5.
Woo, oh my gosh. Well done. All right. True or false? Penguins are in camouflage. So tell us, do you think that's true? Camouflage, if you blending in. So it's almost trying to, it's like a superpower of invisibility, really. So it's trying to make it really hard for creatures to see you. It's actually are protecting them. They're using, so if you think of a swimming in the water, they are at risk from big birds that are flying up above them that look in the ocean. And when it's really dark, so they're getting penguin's coat, and that's really invisible from that. The penguins are seals that are underneath. Yeah. So they're looking, and the penguin, the light coming from the top of the ocean, everything looks really light. And that's really is white. So that sun. So it's like this all very impressive. So even though it's in camouflage, and you can have a look for well. So well done. Let's have a look and see how it has gone.
Looking good.
Up to the name. Yes, fantastic.
Great job.
Focus sugar glider, 3 in a row. Unreal. My favorite questions, which of these animals is the deadliest? So I get asked this a lot. What sea creature is the deadliest? Is it a sea nettle? Is it a blue-ringed octopus? Is it a blue bottle? Or is it a sea urchin? And you guys already know my feelings about sea urchins. But
Oh,
let's
that
have a
was
look.
quick. Everyone voted super quick for that one.
Gosh, yeah, so fast. Despite my personal experience with sea urchins, it is actually the blue-ringed octopus, which is really one of the most dangerous marine creatures in the world. So the tiny octopus can camouflage itself on the seabed, so that's blending in so that you can't even see it. But when it feels threatened, it will display these bright blue rings all over its skin. And this adaptation is a warning sign to go away because if you continue to threaten them, they can bite you and emit a deadly toxin. So if you ever see them, they're very beautiful, but please, please, please don't go near them. Stay very far away because they are very dangerous. So let's have a look at our leaderboard and see how we're going.
Ooh, Focus Sugar Glider really is making a comeback and has made it back to the leaderboard.
Fantastic. And Diligent Giraffe, so cool to see you up there as well. Fantastic.
Nice.
And Daring Falcon making a comeback. I love to see it.
Well done, everyone.
All right. True or false? There are forests under the water. So, yeah, they might not look quite like this picture. This picture, I think, might be even created by AI. I'm not sure. Um, but you can use your imagination. Do we think it's true or false? There are forests under the water. And it is true. It is true. So, the southern half of Australia's coastline is home to the Great Southern Reef. And basically, this entire area is an underwater forest for kelp, which is a kind of seaweed. So, amazing, fantastic. And we've got another related question after this.
We
Oh,
do.
fantastic.
Oh,
Joyful Carp, highest climber, going up 9 places in that one. Oh, wow. You were
great
quick on that.
job.
Amazing.
Okay, let's see more about this group.
So our kelp is important. You've got to select all of the answers that you think are true. So do you think that kelp is important because it absorbs carbon dioxide, because it provides a habitat for marine life, it supports coastal economies, it's valued by First Nations people, or is it all of the above? Mm,
How
You've got a
can one
beautiful
thing be
photo there.
so important?
Mm, I know, a lot of answers there. And it is all of the above. It is really, really incredible. People,
Excellent.
that's awful, uh, are incredibly, incredible. All of the other marine creatures, but also for humans, creating oxygen. They create so much oxygen that the scientists say that every second breath that we humans take is because of the ocean. So pretty incredible. And if you've seen Finding Dory, you would know that kelp is a very important habitat. And it's also very important to coastal First Nations communities. Um, it has been for thousands of years and continues to be to this day. So very, very cool.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Great job. 10 participants have hit an answer streak of 5.
Amazing. Oh my gosh.
Well, we've only got a few more questions left.
Yeah. I think some people might know this one. What is the largest coral reef in the world? Is it the Amazon Reef, the Coral Triangle, the Great Barrier Reef, or the Scorpion Reef? Mm.
We've got 125 people in our Kahoot at the moment. So well
Oh,
done.
amazing. And 117 knew it was the Great Barrier Reef. Well done. So it is the largest coral reef in the entire world. It's a World Heritage Area. It's over 340,000 square kilometers, and that's as big
Oh,
as 70 million football fields. So it's huge. It's really, really huge.
that
All
is
right, let's have a look at
incredible.
the leaderboard.
Yes, and you'll be able to learn more about that on our trivia on Friday with the Great Barrier Reef Authority. Not a lot of change
Fantastic.
there, Honest Lobster. Nice to see you.
Yes, excellent.
Looking
Both
good.
sugar glider is really focused in there. And gliding from answer to answer, you could say.
Very nice. Well, there's still some chances to make some changes.
hmm Now we know that it's really big, but is it true that you can see the Great Barrier Reef from space? Tell us if you think that is true or false. It is
Wow.
true. Well done. So amazingly, it is true. That picture that we just saw was taken from the International Space Station. So pretty incredible that this marine environment is actually visible from space when a lot of man-made things are not. So very good. Let's see if that's had any changes on the leaderboard. Vivid Magpie is back with an answer streak of 3. Brilliant.
Magnificent Kangaroo has made it on the
Ooh,
top 5.
fantastic.
Let's see what's next.
Another true or false, the Great Barrier Reef is a unique environment that must be protected. Do we think that is true or is that false? Oh, I can see the answers are coming in very quickly for that one, Karen. I think people have got some strong feelings about it, which is really great to see. It is true. Absolutely, it's true. So the Great Barrier Reef is under pressure. So it's one of the most biodiverse ecosystems on the entire planet. It's actually home to 10% of the world's fish species, which is huge, huge. But climate change, rising temperatures, and human interference threaten its survival. So we need to take action to protect and preserve this natural wonder and all marine environments for years to come. So if that sounds really overwhelming and you're sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, I don't know how to do any of that. I love the ocean, but I don't know what to do. Don't forget that we're running lots of free marine science virtual excursions all year round at the Maritime Museum. So check out our website and find more lots of wonderful info. But we've got our final question for today. Oh, very sad to wrap this up.
I
But
know.
we,
We'll make it
yes.
longer next time, but we've got Glorious Beetles moved up to the top five, and Groovy Bees made a comeback with a three in a row.
Ooh, love it. For our final question, did you learn something today?
Yes.
Was it yes? Was it absolutely? Was it heaps? Or was it also yes? Hmm.
Well,
I
I
wonder
learn
what
something
people will
every
say.
time I do these events, whether I'm putting them on or I'm listening to you, Alicia. So thank you so much for sharing all that wonderful knowledge with all of us. So
Oh, my absolute
I'm an
pleasure.
absolutely, I think.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? Everybody learned something today. That is just magical. Um,
Well
we love
done.
to see it. Fantastic. Oh, and now we get to see the podium.
Number three, Honest Lobster. Got a marine animal in there. Glad Quokka has been up there almost the whole time.
Yeah.
And top is our focused sugar glider that stayed focused throughout the whole program. And we've got Zany Pony and Glorious Beetle in our runners up. So thank you very much, everyone. I'll just stop sharing for a moment for joining us today. Oh, apologies. There was someone in the chat that was stuck on the quiz. We will be sending a recording of this as well. So you can follow along again, see if you can challenge yourself to get all of the answers right in the next round as well. And yeah, please join us for our lunchtime trivias every day at 1 o'clock this week. And a big thank you to Alicia from the Australian National Maritime Museum for presenting our first SciFest trivia for 2025. And if you enjoyed this, continue on and follow up about learning about sharks in about half an hour. So you'll be able to join Alicia again. So thank you everyone for joining us. And I really look forward to seeing you for one of our programs again soon. Excellent. We've already got people saying that they'll be back for the sharks one. So you will see them soon. So thank you everyone. And thank you very much to Alicia. And happy National Science Week, everyone. And we'll see you again soon.
Thanks, everyone.